Hey guys, Tally006 back again with another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout video. Yes, I know I'm a couple days late, but Blackout, Black Ops 4, Call of Duty has been out for 1 month now, and I just wanted to use this time to talk about everything I love about this game, a lot of the things I don't love about this game, comparing it to other battle royales like Fortnite or H1Z1 or PUBG. Quickly just talk about the gameplay that you're watching in the background here. Dropped into solos for once for a little while, and every time I drop solos I like to come to firing range just because I'm trying to get this Seraph character. And what you have to do to unlock the Seraph character is you gotta land here in firing range, you have to find a pistol, you have to hope that that box is on that bench there, and what we're gonna do, you'll see in a bit, is I get that pistol and I shoot a target down on the firing range straight out there, and then that opens that box that reveals another gun called the Annihilator. It's a dirty hairy Magnum 45 looking gun, and it's got some one-shot kill potential, and if you get that one kill, then your next task on the mission is to finish top 15, and we get her done in this one, and I was super pumped about it, and I'm super happy to have that character unlocked. It's one of the harder ones to get, so I feel pretty good to have unlocked that. But let's move on to this review. I just want to start off by saying that I do thoroughly enjoy playing Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout. It's my favorite battle royale to date so far. I've played Fortnite in the past. I've dabbled in H1Z1. I've only played PUBG on mobile. Unfortunately, I don't have an Xbox, so I never got a chance to play that, but I noticed in the PlayStation Network store that it's going to be released for PlayStation in December, and I'll probably end up getting it and giving it a try, and we'll put some videos out on that, of course. But overall, this is the game that I enjoy playing right now. I tried playing Fortnite the other night, and I was just like so disgusted. Like, it's just not a fun game anymore, and I don't know what that accounts to. Now, having said that, there are many features, not gameplay related, of Fortnite that I do enjoy that Blackout seems to be lacking, and the main one is the tier and challenge system that Fortnite implements works a hell of a lot smoother than Blackouts, it's not intuitive. You don't really get to see or understand how much experience you're actually gaining towards those tier system. There's no, you know, extra missions like killing guys in firing range. Like, Fortnite would have that kind of challenge, eliminate 3 enemies in Pleasant Park. And then you knew that you would unlock those tiers a lot quicker. Blackout just doesn't seem to have an intuitive way of knowing how much XP you're actually gaining, because I thought it was it was based on the merit system, but essentially I went on this really bad streak where I got 0 kills for like 3 games in a row, and I still unlocked a tier. I wasn't gaining any merits, so it's a little confusing on how that works, and I just don't like it. And the fact that they have face paints and stuff that unlock for different outfits, but you can't use them until you've unlocked that outfit, and you're unlocking the face paint before the outfit. Like, it's super confusing, and Fortnite just has the leg up on that. I know H1Z1 has a battle pass type system too, but I didn't buy it for that. It's just a game that I like to just kind of dabble in while something's uploading, so I have no comments on that. Moving on into which game has the better weapons choices and stuff like that, I feel Blackout really hit the mark on this. The weapons are all well balanced. Every gun has its pros and cons. They sound amazing. They look amazing while you're zoomed in here aim down sights, when you're hip firing. Everything looks great about the guns. There's a wide spectrum of guns. There's well more than 20 different weapons that you can use in this game, and they all look and work great. Fortnite, it's a cartoony based battle royale, so their gun selections are very limited. There's an SMG, an assault rifle, a sniper rifle, a pistol, a shotgun, and then there's of course the different rarities of that. But to have many different assault rifles, many different submachine guns, many different sniper rifles, like that's just aces in my book. Like that works out so well. Blackout gets the nod on there, on that end. Uh, the perk system, it works great. Some some still a little overpowered. I feel something like, and not overpowered in the way that people say overpowered. I think awareness is overpowered. You hear people from way too far away, and it's not beneficial to the game. To hear somebody 100 meters away, you can't even see them on screen. It doesn't make sense to me. A little overpowered if they brought that down, so where you can hear him louder, but you know that he's right outside the door would be more beneficial, I think, to the community as a whole. Uh, but the perk system's great. Something that Fortnite and H1Z1 don't have. I don't believe PUBG has any of that. I will mention that one thing PUBG does have is their armor system is a little bit cooler, where you can have different levels of helmets, you can have different levels of armor, and where Blackout just has the level 1 armor, the level 2 armor, and the level 3 armor, and that level 3 is the only one with head protection. It just seems I can go into a battle knowing, like, I have a level 2 helmet and a level 3 vest, that I'm protected the way I want to be protected. Where does the helmet deteriorate quicker than the vest does on level 3? Like, if you take 2 headshots, are you losing chest protection? And it's not really clear how much that's actually protecting. Like, I'm sure guys have gone through and done the testing of how much damage a level 3 is saving you from compared to a level 1, but I've literally died 2 shots with full level 3 and 200 HP on the trauma kit. I've been 2-shotted in that, and it's just not clear how much damage those are really protecting you. So I think PUBG has a good system with their armor system. Fortnite, of course, has just shield potions that gain you an extra 100 HP. Works great. I like that. So I think, although the armor is needed in Blackout, I think it could be. I feel like it could be better. But moving on, one of my biggest gripes with Blackout is the inventory system. Selecting equipment, especially. I had a situation actually tonight, just before recording this commentary, where I downed a guy. He crawls down behind the crest of the hill. He's a little out of range to throw a cluster grenade, but I have a grapple gun. I had the grapple gun equipped, so I can grapple over to him and his partner quickly before he can get the res, but I can't equip that cluster grenade quick enough, and I end up getting downed by it. You can argue that I should have had it ready, so it was just a quick 2-button punch, but you can't always just stop, set up, in the middle of a battle like that. You watch the PC guys, and all they have to do is hold the tab button, and there you have it. You have everything in your backpack. You have your weapons that you have, all the attachments on those weapons. If you're looting a bag or a stash crate or a supply drop, that all pops up, and then it's just left click pick up, right click drop, left click select grenade, left click select cluster grenade, and they can do it so fast. It's irritating. There's so much room for improvement on PlayStation when it comes to that inventory system. I think something that could be implemented to help out with selecting different equipment is how you have triangle to switch between your two guns. Why not make one of the directional pad buttons be able to swap through your equipment? If you have barricades and multiple grenades and concussions, you should be able to switch through that on the fly. There's no reason not to. I don't need to emote while I'm in the middle of a gunfight. It's such a simple fix, I feel. Next, I'd like to talk about one of the most important things about battle royales is dropping into the map itself. And I think Blackout did a really good job with their drop system, having that wingsuit, being able to drop down and gain speed and then flatten out and fly a vast distance across the map. You can jump as soon as it allows you to jump, and you can get to any spot on this map if you do it right. And I think that's a really important mechanic to the dropping system. And you look at a game like H1Z1 where they don't even have you don't even have a choice. It just drops you randomly somewhere on the map, and then you can't really control the parachute very well. You can somewhat control it in Blackout. It's not the best. It's not like Fortnite where you can direct yourself in any direction, but besides that, Blackout really hit the mark when it comes to the dropping in to the map system. Last but not least, I'd like to talk about the map itself. I believe Blackout's map is a really good size for the amount of people that drop into the map. There, it really controls the pace. You know, it has its fast moments, it has its slow moments. Um, you get a map the size of PUBG, and things tend to get a little slower, kind of boring. I was always constantly running in the gas in PUBG because the map is so insanely big. It's almost 5 times the size of Blackout's map, and it just gets boring when you're constantly just running through the gas like that. And Fortnite is a little bit bigger than Blackout. It controls its the storm quite well. Uh, Blackout, you seem to take a lot of damage from the collapse. It really eats you really quickly, and that's because the map's smaller and you really shouldn't be getting into that map trouble. So that's how they control it. I feel like Fortnite having so much to see and so much to do on their map is a really big plus. There's a lot of empty space, like here we're just south of Factory in the desert area. There's not much to do out here. It's just all rocks and whatnot. I'd like to see Blackout implement some new areas into this map, or better yet, have a second map to play on, or even a third map. I think Call of Duty has that ability to do that. So that's my thoughts on the map. So those are just some of the things that I've been thinking about in the first month of this game. As things pop up, I'll talk about them in my everyday videos. But to give this game an overall rating, right now as it sits, I'd give it a 3 3/4 stars. Where Fortnite gets about 3, and H1Z1 gets a 2.5 stars. And that's just my opinion. Thanks for listening, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.